Hey, what is up, guys? It is your boy Minecraft Steve. Hey guys, it's your boy Kid Simba here. The Kid Simba, you know my name. Nah. But yeah, guys, I'm up here playing a game that has been out for years. And I mean years. I've been trying to do this like in earlier editions, like I've literally been like making videos on my iPad when this was like back when I was like 8 or 9 or something like that, and I was like putting it on the couch with Camo Commander, Miles, Mia, and we would be trying to like make it work. And so for me to be able to do this is just really exciting. This is of course Star Wars: The Force Unleashed 2. It is a really good game. This came out in 2009, and I've been playing it like ever since. I took a huge break from it up until about last year, around Thanksgiving. But yeah, and I've just been getting back into it. So guys, without further ado, also this is the light edition, not like L-I-T-E, or anything, but this is like the light side of the Force edition. If you catch my drift. And just to make this go, well, I'm just gonna put it on medium. I don't think I'm necessarily ready for hard yet. Pause. But yeah, I don't really want to do hard yet. Pause. But yeah. Also during the cutscenes, I'm just gonna climb up. So don't think that, oh my gosh, there's something wrong, Aaron. You have to redo your entire recording because I can't hear you. I just can't hear you. Nah, I'm just not gonna talk during the cutscenes because that's kind of rude. So yeah, I'm just like, usually I'd like skip through these type of things, but since I want you guys to be able to like understand the story, because this is a really complex story and I really love this game. Sooner or later I'm gonna end up getting The Force Unleashed 1, so it's kind of gonna be backwards, kind of like the original Star Wars trilogy. Well, actually, yeah, pretty much like the original saga, because then like the original saga, because I'm gonna start out with the later half, and then sooner or later I'm gonna end up doing a prequel to this. So this works out perfectly.
You're alive.
How long this time?
13 days in isolation. Impressive.
The Force gives me all I need.
The Force?
The dark side. My master.
Come. Starkiller's Jedi mentor has been captured.
General Coda.
Yes. When your training is complete, you will travel to Cato Nemoidia and execute him.
Vader thinks he's turned you, but I can sense your future. And Vader won't always be your master.
You are still haunted by visions.
Yes, Master. I sometimes smell a forest on fire. I see the general falling, and I feel the ground shake as a starship crashes around me. I hear a woman's voice when I try to sleep.
They are memories of a dead man, a side effect of the cloning process and the memory flashes used to train you. They will fade.
And if they don't,
Then you will be of no use to me. Starkiller's emotions made him weak. You must destroy what he created. And you must learn to hate what he loved.
Yeah.
You're still loyal to Vader.
Yeah, that
After
happens
he
every
branded
time you
me
try to
a
hit
traitor
June.
and try to kill
And
you.
it's really annoying. Cause you can kill almost anybody here except for the robot that is supposed to be Juno. And like that whole annoying little flash that happens and it explodes.
Vader said you were dead.
who are you?
Don't make me leave another life.
This blows me.
What is this?
But now the fate of this alliance rests
Oh my
only
God.
with you.
What's happening to me?
That was Now this story is a lot shorter than episode.
Still loyal to Vader.
Doggone it.
After he branded me a traitor and tried to kill you.
Yeah, it's a lot shorter. Yeah, this is a lot shorter than the last one. I'm gonna tell you that now. Because I really like. Because I used.
Wait! Don't.
Juno?
Yes.
Strike her down.
I can't!
You will. You were created to do my bidding. Then it is as I feared.
Why is this happening to me?
The accelerated cloning process is still imperfect. Those who came before you went mad within months. I believed you would be the first success, but it seems you are to suffer the same fate.
What will you do with me?
And it begins.
escape in progress.
I used to play the first one with my brother. After that, I used to watch him play. You know, the old one actually made you have to. This one is just, well, as fun as it is with 2 lightsabers and stuff like that. It has some really great
Lockdown procedures engaged.
it has some really great fighting functions and stuff like that, and like fighting style, but really it lacks story-wise. Like, it completes a story that, you know, well, necessarily we weren't really given a cliffhanger. We were just kind of given
Remember your training.
you were just given like a certain way to think, really. We weren't really given, like, we were given a conclusion of the story, which was a prequel to A New Hope, because like the whole, let me not spoil it for you guys that don't know, even because I'm gonna be reviewing this. I'm not reviewing it, I'm gonna be doing like a walkthrough of every level, even the ones that are pure cutscenes. So there's gonna be like at least 1 or 2 episodes, well actually no, probably just 1 episode where I'm just not gonna talk, because it's all a what's it called, it's all a like one big cutscene, that I can tell you. So yeah, actually I just might like unplug my mic or something, because there's no need, really. I mean, I might like plug it in just for the intro, but otherwise I'm not. But yeah, I used to play this game with my brother. It was kind of fun. Actually, this is my first rated T game ever. I was about to say that it was my first Wii game, Star Wars: The Force Unleashed 1. It wasn't. My first Wii game was Wii Sports, before there was ever a Wii U or a Nintendo Switch. Heck, even before there was a DSi, it was all about that. It was all about that Wii Sports, like you know how 2K is now. Basically, before there was like a 2K, and before 2K was really popping, it was Wii Sports. You weren't like the coolest kid on the playground if you were no good at Wii Sports. And I remember I used to make Mii's just for fun. Like, I would make anybody. Like, once I tried to make Shrek. Like Wii was the move. Like, for real. Well, at least that was until what's it called came into the picture. That was until yeah,
Where are you going? I copy.
Black Ops came into the picture. And even after, like, if you were like a younger kid that wasn't allowed to play Black Ops, luckily I wasn't one of those kids, because I was like 5 years old, saying "get wrecked, kid," playing Black Ops. But yeah, luckily that was my life. Like, all I played was Kino Toten. But yeah, like, I knew that there were some kids that actually, there were a lot of kids that weren't allowed to play Black Ops. So I just, you know, I respected that. So I wouldn't like brag or anything. Like nowadays, like kids would be all like, "Yeah, get wrecked, kid. I'm a real OG. I've been playing since last year." I'm like, "Well, I've been playing since I was 5. So right.
Think about it.
But yeah. about to say, did he really just die from me just tapping him into the wall? You weren't necessarily a pro kid if you weren't good at it. And back then, the only thing I was really good at was boxing and bowling. I was no good at baseball because my swings would either be a foul ball or I would just nick the ball. Like it was just barely enough to hit. Like I wasn't hitting it as hard as I do now. Because now I'm just useless. Like if my strap isn't tightened, I'm talking like I could chuck it at somebody and it would literally break. It would like literally like it could crack open their skull. Like depending on how hard I swing. Yeah. Like that was my life. This was my life. Like when I first moved here, like this was my life. Like I'm talking like months before I moved here. This, I can't stress this enough. This was my life. Like, cause this was like at a time where like I quit Call of Duty because I wasn't necessarily as good as I wanted to be at it. Like I wasn't as good as my brother. So like that kind of like made me feel some type of way. I remember like days where I would just sit there playing the game like on a separate TV, sitting in my dad's room, and he would be watching something like I Dream of Jeannie or something, or Bewitched, and I would be like, you know, like listening to all this commentary, like, and listening to the show while
Don't let him get away.
What's it called? While I'm like,
No.
while like I'm playing, you know, Kino der Toten or 5, and I was absolutely trash at 5. No pun intended, really. But yeah, no pun intended. I was no good at 5. Like, at almost any game. Like, I either had Asa do something for me, my brother do something for me.
You don't need to be here.
I don't need to be here.
And
You like rain?
yeah, like I was like, no pun intended, no good at 5. I wasn't good at them at 5. I wasn't good at Kino der Toten at 5. I wasn't. Yeah, I wasn't even really that good at this game either. I would always like die on the last level. And it used to blow me so much. Yeah, on easy, the health is definitely strong. Like the health is OC. Also, yeah, this game was really extended on the Wii because they were like just like there was a lot more content and a lot more challenges, especially on the last level. Because the last level, like when I was younger, it took me about a week to finish. Like from the amount of stuff that it tried to have me do. And it was just so wild. Like it was like this mission where like I had to control stuff like with my mind while aiming like on a ledge. It was just wild. And I don't nearly remember and I don't remember at all the dark side I don't remember that happening in the dark side.
We've lost one.
I mean, I don't know, maybe if it's because, you know, all I did was the light side ending, because, you know, I was like that one kid that acted like he was actually in the movie. I was just like that one kid who would always like, I think role playing is the right word. I would always try to role play like I am the character that I'm going to. And that's kind of where my acting. Like, I remember, like, I stayed up one summer night beating this mission that I was never able to beat on that. Like, I was never ever able to beat on Lego Star Wars: The Complete Saga. And so it would be so frustrating when R2D2 wouldn't get on this like little elevator thing while I was controlling Luke. Because I was on I think it was Emperor Strikes Back, and I was playing as Luke Skywalker. I'm pretty sure it was like the mission where like that iconic scene where like Luke is all well, basically it's the Vader Luke father reveal. It's like super iconic. It was like on Cloud City. Yeah, it's like super iconic. Also, when I tried to like do a new game on Star Wars, Star Wars: The Force Unleashed, I tried to like, another example of like additional content is like there was this one thing with these like you know the like that giant robot that you just saw. Basically there was a fire edition of it, and I like had to defeat them under a certain time limit, or else like the spaceship was gonna like explode. And so it just got so frustrating, I just quit for a while. And I didn't play until like later, cause I would always scratch up my discs. Like for some reason, like if I could get paid for messing up discs, I would be the king. I would have such a high salary. Like I could ask like for a raise in this fictional career, and I would get it every time, because I was just so bad at taking care of my discs. Like, I had one of those vans in the car that like you could like pop in a movie and stuff, and you know, like you would be able to watch it and stuff on the screen. Yeah, like half my, actually no, like 3/4 of my movie, or no, 3/4 of the movie discs would be like scratched up. Also, I was a real like sucker for like 90s cartoons even then, because I was really into Sonic the Hedgehog. Like, I'm talking like going to 7-Eleven and asking for chili dogs and stuff, going to like fall festivals and like asking for like blue hair dye, because they would be like painting like they would like do face paints and stuff like that, and I would try to be like a blue hedgehog every time. I would try to be Sonic the Hedgehog every time, and ask them for a relaxer and hair dye. And I'll never forget that day where where like all these girls were like scared of me because they didn't know what I was. I was like, I'm a blue hedgehog, I'm Sonic! Like, and it was really funny. It was oddly satisfying to it was oddly satisfying to be for like my peers to be scared of me because of what I was dressing up as. That's why I tried to get the satisfaction out of scaring my niece, cause my niece was scared of my friend dressed up as Spider-Man for whatever reason, and it was so bad. Like, she was like in a fetal position, like crying. Like, I'm up here like trying to wear a mask. It was like much worse than Spider-Man. It was like necessarily like on a scary level. It was a lot scarier than Spider-Man. Oh, wow. But yeah, it was like a lot scarier than Spider-Man. And so I would be like, roar, and I would like creep in the, like, I would be like in the creases of my own house and scare people. Or try to, at least. And I mean, I'm like, I don't know. Yeah, I was, yeah, so I went into this little story mainly to like describe how horrible I was to my or actually to my brother's Star Wars the Force Unleashed 1 DVD, or not DVD, like the little game disc. I was just horrible to it. Like this game is so crucial to my childhood. Like, y'all don't even understand. Because most of my viewers don't even know what the heck a Force Unleashed is. Like, I have so many memories of like trying to make a character, and like for the longest time I just loved like I just loved like playing Legos with my friend PK, or no, not PK Cloud, Solo Tato. He's Solo Tato now. But yeah, like Solo Tato was like we still are like the best of friends. He used to always come over my house on Saturdays, and we would play with Legos and try to make stop motion, even though it wouldn't be stop motion because we would move it with our hands. Like, it was so awesome. And like looking back at it now, like, man, was I really that way? Like that really was, you know, some trash or cheese. But, you know, like, you live, you learn. Like, anybody that looks back on anything that they did back when they were younger will be like, man, that was some trash or cheese. Unless you were just like a prodigy baby or something like that. And with that knowledge, in that case, I applaud you. I'm not sure if this has talking in it. Like, any cutscene that has talking in it, I'll like finish my point and then I'll stop talking. So like, well, yeah, because I don't want you to like miss any type of like I don't want you to miss any type of like delivery or anything of like facial expression, because there are many things that are crucial to a scene other than like the setup of it. It's like how you deliver like your lines and stuff, and like how, and like your facial expressions, because the facial expressions can tell a story. You could legit do a story, you know, without, or yeah, you could legit do a scene with like without talking, and it'll tell a story.
You're running out of executioners, Baron.
Try the Corellian slice hounds.
My lord.
Assemble a squad in the hangar. I'll meet him there. I was expecting Lord Vader.
The Jedi. Where is he?
Oh, he's alive. For the moment. He's been in the arena for 7 days. What are the Imperial security codes for this sector? The security codes. Kill him.
Awesome. So guys, with that, I give you Star Wars The Force Unleashed 2, Episode 1. So guys, I hope you guys enjoyed. I really enjoyed making this. I'm sorry I kind of like rambled on about my childhood. I don't really know what to talk about right now or throughout this game. But yeah, so I hope you guys all enjoyed. Let me know what type of Jedi you would be, or Sith, and let me know what your name would be in the comment section down below. I also leave a like and subscribe. So without further ado, actually, yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video, and goodbye.